Good morning, everyone. My name is Rati, and I am from the Evotech onboarding and supporting a support team. We are the technology operator for EDE's Tatmeen system. This is our weekly technical workshop, as most of all you would know. And here we answer industry questions from partners like you. This will be recorded session, and the recording link will be uploaded to our YouTube channel within 24 hours. The YouTube channel link, it's pinned in the chat window of this workshop, and anyone can access it. You do not need any special permissions. Currently, everyone is on mute. You can raise your hands virtually, and I will allow the mic one by one to anyone who has any questions. If anybody has any questions, please raise your hands. Planet Pharmacy Group.
Good morning.
Morning.
Yeah, I would like to mention an issue.
Sure.
Sometimes we are facing some downtime in portal.
Uh, when was the last time you faced this issue?
It's on last 20th of January, like starting from like 4 o'clock to 8 p.m.
I don't remember the exact date. I'll have to check it. Just give me a moment. But we did have some maintenance going on, and I will quickly check that for you.
Because the thing is, it's a disrupt our like outbound operation, and it's before
Mm-hmm.
also happened. Like on December, it's happened like we recorded like 4 or 5 times, but it's all like half an hour or 1 hour. But this time,
See on. Sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, yeah, it's okay.
So this time, which is on 20th of January, we did have some unforeseen maintenance going on, and it was about like 6 to 8 hours the activity took place to fix it. So it is possible that some people might have experienced some downtime at that time. What I would recommend to you, in case this happens with you again, just send us an email so that we can let you know real time if there is anything going on, if there is any issue, if or what could it be. Sometimes what happens is this problem comes up because of the cookies in the browser. So anytime you face any issue, like if you think a lot of people are facing the issue, that's a different thing. But if just one or two people from your organization are unable to log in, try deleting the cookies, clearing the cache, and restart to ensure that it is not a system issue. Okay. If you
Yeah,
still face the problem, then just send us an email on onboarding@tatmeen.ae and we can look into it.
yeah, okay, sure. And
Okay. Yes.
one more thing, this sometimes we are making unpacking, sorry, the packing, and
Okay.
it's by single like GTN and SSC, GTN and serial number we are put like sometimes it's coming like 150 item,
Mm-hmm.
and there is an option on mobile commissioning to upload one file.
Okay.
It's we can upload like a CSV file. There is a
Okay.
format, correct?
Right.
Yeah, but that is not working. Actually, it's coming like an error. And we sent an email to onboarding Tatmeen also for that.
When did you send the email? Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Please,
Uh,
please wait.
sure.
I'll
Yeah.
just check. It's on 23 January,
Okay.
and
And did
the
yes,
case number is filed as TAT 7044.
7044. Got it. Just give me one moment. So I see my colleague did respond on this ticket, and the ticket currently is already closed. Uh, there were some responses as well. This was. Yeah, I'll have to go through all of the details here. Why don't you do one thing? If you're still facing the issue with the CSV file upload and getting an error, I believe the error was activity pack is not valid for all objects. Activity pack is invalid as object has no parent object, right? This was the error that you were getting.
Mm, yes.
Okay. So you're saying you're still getting this issue. Is it with the same file or a new one?
Like two different file we tried.
Okay. All right, I see. The last message from my colleague on this was that the SSCC that you are using as the parent object, that is not yet commissioned. So in order to pack any item in any parent item, the parent item also needs to be commissioned first. The system needs to know, okay, this entity exists. That's when the system can pack something inside it. Okay. So not only the child object, the parent object also need to be commissioned first. So just go ahead, do the commissioning, and then you can do the packing.
Okay, okay. We'll try, and if anything error, we'll let you come back to you. Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other questions today?
No, thank you.
You're welcome. If anybody else has any questions, please raise your hands. Thomas Orchid, you can unmute your mic and ask your question. Thomas Orchid, I don't hear anything. Please check your mic. Okay. If anybody else has questions, please raise your hand. Otherwise, we'll wait till 11:30, and till then, you can ask any questions. Hi, Deepa. I've allowed the mic to you. Please unmute your mic and ask the question.
Hi, dear. We are same Damas Orchid Center that I spoke to you before. I just wanted to ask you that we have been told by MOH regarding we have to open a Tadmeen. Just I wanted to ask you what is that exactly? What do we have to open? Log in for what? Because we are an aesthetic clinic.
Have you registered on any of the Tatmeen portals yet?
So we tried to do it. We had an email and everything. So they told us to
Mhm.
have a distribution package or something like that, but we don't even know exactly what exactly we have to do. So we
Okay.
are clueless.
Have you obtained a GLN?
We have mailed that person for GLN, the same.
Okay. So you do not have a GLN yet, right?
No.
Okay, so that's the first step to onboard to Tatmeen. See, anybody who is dealing in the UAE in biological or conventional medicines has to register on Tatmeen. As you know, even if you are just storing the medicines or you are not selling them, but just buying them from vendors and then administering any medicine or from these categories on the patient directly, then also you need to report them as receiving from your supplier and then dispensing on the patient. So anything anywhere, if you are handling biological or conventional medicine within the UAE, you have to be registered and report these. Now, in order to do all of this, you need to be registered on the Tatmeen portal, of course. And the first step for this is to obtain the GLN. Now, as you mentioned that you have not yet received the GLN, you need to reach out to Tatmeen at gs1ae.org. That's the email address for GS1, who will provide the GLN to you. Okay. Now, once they give you the GLN, they will automatically trigger the first registration emails to you. There will be two emails, pretty similar. Both of them will be the registration emails. One will be for the staging environment, which is for testing the system, understanding how to work in Tatmeen, make all the errors that you want to try to figure out what errors there can be, how to fix them, and just basically test the system. Now, once you have tested, then you can start reporting your actual medicines, like the shipments, receiving of the shipments, dispensing, any damages, anything else that you want to report. You need to report them in production environment. But the first step is to obtain the GLN. So reach out to Tatmeen at gs1ae.org and they will provide you with the GLN if you don't have it already.
Okay. Thank you so much for clarification.
No problem, Deepa. If anybody else has any questions, please raise your hand. Begum Akin, you can
Yeah,
unmute your mic.
yeah. I'm here.
Yes, please go ahead. Your question.
No, not yet, but I couldn't hear you.
Oh, okay. Don't worry. The recording of this meeting will be uploaded and you can later on access it. The recording will be shared on our YouTube channel, and the link for the YouTube channel is pinned in the chat.
Okay.
Burku Eren Guzengal. I'm so sorry.
Hel-
I'm
No worries. Thank you. Sorry, we were late because of the, I think, time differences.
no problem.
Uh, uh, I would like to ask if you mentioned a total registration process for uh, identification of the products in the QR code system or not. And I would like to ask you if we can contact for our new questions. Do you have a contact email, etc.? Have you shared this?
Sure. Let me answer your second question first. So our email address for any questions is onboarding@tatmeen.ae. So you can send us an email anytime, and somebody from our team will respond to you within one working day. And regarding your other question, if we discussed the registration process regarding the QR code and everything, we kind of discussed it with another partner here, like what is the process of the registration. I'll repeat it for you. So anybody who already is dealing in, or in future they will be dealing in any biological or conventional medicines, they need to register on Tatmeen. But the first step is to obtain a GLN. Okay. Do you have a GLN yet or no?
Uh, we, do we need a local entity for
Mhm.
this registration?
Yes, even if you are a local manufacturer, or just dealing in the local medicines, you need to register. Any biological or conventional medicine which will be there in the UAE market needs to be reported to Tatmeen. Okay, so starting from the manufacturing till the dispense, everywhere, like if it's going from one clinic to another, or from the manufacturer to the licensed agent to somebody else, then moving between different branches, let's say, and finally getting dispensed, every movement of the medicine has to be tracked in Tatmeen. So if you are dealing in any of the biological or conventional medicines, you need to report them.
Is it also applicable for the name patient products, or it's
So
just required for the registered products?
no, even the unregistered products, if you are dealing in them, you need to report them. And what you can do is just visit our website, tatmeen.ae. All of the information is mentioned in the onboarding journey tab, and go through those details. And in case you have any specific questions, you can send us an email on the email address I mentioned earlier, onboarding@tatmeen.ae, so we can help you with your specific questions as well.
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Sarvana Kumar, I have allowed the mic to you. Please unmute and ask your question. Sarvana Kumar
Hi,
Kirubandhan.
hi, good morning.
Morning.
I'm from a insurance background, so I'm working in a TPA. I just want to know the in and outs of that me, and I want to know how it will be helpful on the insurance point of view. When I visited the website, and I didn't get the full picture of the process because what I see is only for the providers and the pharmacies.
Right. So you do not deal directly in the medicines. You work with the patients for insurances, right?
Yes, exactly.
You do not need to report on Tatmeen then. It's only for the supply chain partners who are dealing in the biological or conventional medicines, like the movement of the medicines, starting from the
Okay.
manufacturer, licensed agents, medical stores, or pharmacies, clinics, hospitals. These are all the entities who need to report to Tatmeen. The end users or insurance, they don't need to.
Okay, and apart from this, do we have any useful information for us because we'll be dealing with the pharmacies? and
Mhm.
hospitals.
Okay. That could be, your internal process, but as far as Tatmeen is concerned, it is only for the supply chain partners of biological and conventional medicines as of now. If there is any more information in future for, insurance companies, that will be updated on our website and on the EDE website as well.
Okay, okay. Thank you for the information.
You're welcome. Ehsan Salim, I've allowed the mic to you. Please go ahead.
Hi, am I audible?
Yes, Ehsan.
Yeah. Fine. I have a couple of confirmations actually.
Sure.
Earlier we implemented, because we are an implementation partner, earlier we implemented that meme for another client. And, there's a couple of years back, we were asked for providing XMLs in, for existing stock. That
Okay.
requirement is not there anymore, right? Just
Correct.
that was just one time thing. And for
Right.
anyone now, the existing stock is not part of the scope.
Correct. You're right.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
all of this talk, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. You continue.
So what I was saying is that initially, when we just launched the live program, the production environment, which was in December 2022, that is
Yeah.
when we were asking that you can provide the existing stock so that we can make sure that errors do not occur on those stocks. But by now, everything is already in the system, and in case when reporting you faced any errors, you can just send us a screenshot of the error and let us know whether the user, and whether you are doing that in staging environment or production environment, so that we have all of the information to see exactly why are you facing that particular error.
Sure. There is a second confirmation about the delays. Let's say the actual event has taken
Mhm.
place at a certain time, and how much tolerate is acceptable. I mean, I know that there is no
Mhm.
time binding there, but
Mhm.
how do you see by now that, okay, let's say 3 hours, 4 hour, or even 24-hour
Right, I
delay
get
is
you.
acceptable?
See, as far as the reporting part is concerned, you have the option to, provide the exact reporting time when you are using B2B. Okay.
Hmm.
And ED says that you should be reporting it real time. Like the moment you are performing any
Hmm.
action, you need to report that event within in
Yes.
Tatmeen. So try to make it as soon as possible. Technically, there is no foundation because in XML you can provide the event time, the exact event
Yeah.
time. So it's just that it should not be in future. You cannot say that you
Yeah.
will
We are
be
planning to do it real time for, I mean, earlier we did actually real time, but for this client, we are actually giving a room for any errors that come on our side. Where system
right.
fail, we should have chance to re-upload. So delay should be
Absolutely.
tolerated, and that's one.
Absolutely. Yeah,
One last
absolutely.
quick thing.
Mhm, mhm.
Yes. This is about, is there an API by now that we can actually see our inventories for a given GLN? Is it
We do
possible
have
for us?
stock report available. So the stock report is
No,
there,
on
and
B2B. I know on portal it's
oh,
there,
okay.
but B2B.
As far as I remember we do not have, but if you could send us an email about this, I will check it with our technology team to see if there is anything implemented or not. I'll have to check the details on that. So just send us an email on onboarding@tatmeen.ae, and one
I
of
can
us will
also go
let you know.
directly to the that ticketing portal as well and raise
Yes,
this ticket,
absolutely.
right?
Absolutely, you can.
Sure. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions, Isan?
No, that's it for now. Thank you.
All right. Hi, Safa. I've allowed the mic to you. Please ask your question.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, Safa.
Good morning. Just I have a question regarding, I have a principal. They have an item non-register first. Second, it's not having 2D data matrix, so that means it's not having serialized. And we have a contractual part with the government hospital for
Mhm,
supplying this medicine. And I need to know
mhm.
how I will manage it locally to create the serialize and aggregation. Aggregation, I know certain companies, they can handle this. But
Right.
regarding for serialization, how I will handle this part?
See, serialization, as you might know, it's mandatory for any secondary packages and above. So, if it does not have a barcode, then you may need to contact the manufacturer directly for the barcodes, or I would recommend you check with Bransing, because if it's an unregistered medicine, it first, like when you obtain the shipment permit number, after that you need to go to Bransing for it. And Bransing will let you know about how to add this to Tatmeen. Okay, because all the
Okay,
unregistered
knowing
medicines
that
have to come through. Yeah,
the
go ahead.
first part, the manufacturer itself, they are not willing to invest in this part, knowing that the shipment size it not exceed that 30 piece per shipment. So for them,
Mhm.
it's like an investment, and the market size that we work in it, it will not cover this expense. So
Hmm.
they say try to do it directly from your side as the
I get it.
distributor, find the solution for this.
Mhm.
So you suggest that to contact with Bransing to tell us how we can create the serialize, because even the pack when it come يعني when we check we find a lot
Mhm.
the expiry date and G10, all the three items.
Yeah.
I mean three information. But for Syria, no,
Mhm.
it's يعني they have it printed SC, but no any numbers in it.
The numbers are not there. Got it. Let's do this, Safa. Why don't you send us an email on onboarding at tatmeen.ae with this question. Let me just check it internally with my team, and I'll let you know if it would be a good idea to directly contact GS1, or is there something that you can do directly? Okay, so
Okay,
just send us an email, and we'll respond within one business day after I check it internally with my team.
no worries. I will send an email, drop a picture for the product,
Yes.
seeking for a solution, or if we find a way to be exempted, I put all the requirement in the email,
Yeah.
waiting for your reply. Thank you so much.
You're welcome,
Thank you.
Safa.
Thank
Thanks.
you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Sibyl Saidan.
Hello. I have question related to actual attachment process after we register. Should we make notification for each system in Tatmin system?
What kind of notifications are you referring to, Sibyl?
Yeah, I mean, for example, if we register our product in Tatmin system,
Mhm.
should we notify or should we do anything in the system for each shipment, or can we, when we register in the system only one times, will it be enough?
Okay, let me first ask you, are you the manufacturer, or what's the role in the supply chain?
Distributor.
Distributor, got it. So, your main processes would be like receiving, unpacking, packing, shipping to other partners, right?
Yes.
Okay, got it. So, see, you do not have to register the product. It's the manufacturer or the licensed agent who needs to, get the product added in their account. They are the ones responsible for commissioning. Commissioning means that the particular GTIN, that product, these all the serial numbers, they are already in Tatmeen now. Okay, and people can the all the supply chain partners of that particular item, they can start receiving them, packing them, unpacking, shipping, dispensing, all of that can be done. Okay, so as a distributor, you do not need to do anything as far as the registration of the product is concerned. You will not see those products in your master data because you will not be owning those products. What you will need to do is all of the products that you already have, you like let's say supplier A is sending you any products. So you need to ensure that they have shipped them in Tatmeen to you, and then you need to receive them in Tatmeen.
Okay, MA holder needs to notify in Tatmin system, but for each shipment, should they notify in system?
Uh, Within the system, there is no notification as such. If they are shipping anything to you, you will be able to see those in your downloadable incoming shipment report, but you will have to do it manually. There is no notification sent to you for that. Okay, so you can see that, or externally, if there is any process that they can notify you, or you get notified, that's something external. Within Tatmeen, there is no notification as such that will tell you that okay, supplier A has shipped you some products on this date, that date. But as I mentioned, you can manually check the downloadable reports, and these are available only to the SPOC of the account. So the downloadable reports are there in your production account for the SPOC only. And there are few reports like incoming shipments. One that I mentioned, there are outgoing shipments. So if you have shipped out anything to your customers, then you can see, okay, we shipped all of these things on these dates to these customers. That is what you can see. But again, the outgoing shipments will be available only till the time your customers do not receive them. The moment they are received, they will be removed from your outgoing shipments because they're not outgoing anymore. They are already received by somebody else. So there are such reports. You also have stock report, from where you can see what is your active stock in the downloadable reports. You can see that. So there are some reports over there. Just try and explore those reports, and they are very straightforward, simple to understand reports. But if you have any questions, you can just send us an email on onboarding@tatmeen.ae.
Okay, thank you for your clarification.
You're welcome, Sibel. Shruti, I've allowed the mic to you. You can unmute the mic and ask your question. Shruti, you can unmute the mic and ask your question. Shruti, you can unmute the mic from your end and please continue asking your question. Shavna Kumar, I have unmuted the mic.
Hi, I have three questions from my side.
Yes, please.
Whether this Tatmeen is mandatory for all the pharmacists and drugstores to be registered?
Yes, in case you are handling even a single biological or conventional medicine, then you need to register.
Okay, okay. And what about medical centers and other hospitals if they are
They
having a...
they too. Anybody who is dealing in biological or conventional medicines within the UAE, they need to register.
Okay. Okay, and whether it is specific to Dubai and Northern Emirates or it is all over the UAE?
All over the UAE.
Okay, and what is the cutoff date to register? Do you have any cutoff date or it's open?
The registrations, the production system already started on 13th of December 2022. So that was the cutoff date for people to register and start reporting. But it's like as soon as you obtain the GLN, you receive the registration link and you need to start reporting.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Hi, Shruti. I've allowed the mic. Please go ahead. Shruti, you need to unmute the mic from your end to ask the question. Shruti, I've allowed the mic. Please unmute it and you can continue asking your question. Shruti, it seems there is some issue with your mic. You can send us an email on onboarding@tatmeen.ae and we will respond to you within one business day. If anybody else has any questions, please raise your hand. Sia, I've allowed the mic to you. Please go ahead and ask your question. Say, I have allowed the mic.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, say I can.
Hi everyone, and I have a question regarding non-registered products. Do we need QR perform QR code reading barcoding system?
Yes, all the products are required to be serialized. The barcode is like it has to have the barcode. So yeah, unregistered products also go through the same process.
And could we define it is performed by Tatmeen?
I'm sorry, I didn't get your question.
Could we define it is performing by Tatmeen applications by using
Tatmeen
via
does, yeah, I get it. Tatmeen
or
does
by
not
who?
generate QR codes for your products. You have to do it. There is a serialization guide from EDE available on tatmeen.ae. You can go through it, so it will let you know what all serial numbers are acceptable. So you can go through that guide. And in case there are any follow-up questions after reading the guide, you can send us an email.
Okay, we can define it should be by us.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Anija, I have allowed the mic to you. Anija, please unmute the mic.
Yes, hi, good morning. We are from Eve Medical Center.
Okay.
Actually, we have the GLN certificate now. GS1 UAE license certificate is there. We have 4 branch.
Okay.
We have separately registered, and I have the certificate for each branch. But
Perfect.
we don't know how to start with the portal, like what we are supposed to do in the portal.
Have you registered on Tatmeen for all the 4 branches or not yet?
I have this GS1 certificate is there, GLN.
Okay, do one thing. Just send us an email on onboarding@tatmeen.ae with all the 4 GLNs so that we can check the current status. And in case you're not registered, we'll share the registration links with you. And in case you're registered, we'll share the next steps with you.
Okay, for one of the branch, it is already registered.
Okay.
So we would like to know what is the next step. Like in the
Even for
portal,
the branch, yeah. So there are 2 different portals, which I mentioned earlier also to somebody else. There are 2 portals in Tatmeen. One is the staging portal and the other one is the production portal. The staging portal is there to do all the testing and all, and then you need to start reporting in the live portal, which is production. All of the testing information is available on the website tatmeen.ae. However, as I mentioned, if you can send us an email on the our email address onboarding@tatmeen.ae, I'll share some additional videos and links with you along with the exact information on the training.
Okay, okay, because we just have registered only. We didn't know like where to start with.
Sure. No,
I'll
I
send the
totally
email.
understand. Mhm.
Okay, okay. So I'll send the email. So then you will be giving the details, right? Where to start and how
Yes,
to
yes.
proceed.
Just make sure you share all the 4 GLNs.
GLN. Okay, okay. Sure, sure.
Perfect. Any
Okay,
other
thank you.
questions, Anita?
No, no, that's it.
If anybody else has questions, please raise your hands, or else as there are no hands raised at this time, at this moment, we will wait for another 5 minutes and we can end the workshop if there are no more questions. I don't see any more hands raised. And in case anybody has any questions later on, or if your question was not answered, you can send us an email on onboarding@tatmeen.ae. We can end the workshop now. And please feel free to join our next workshop next Thursday at same time, 11 a.m. local Dubai time. Have a good one.